Okay, so this video is going to kind of walk you through how you would take some of the components that you have for your rubber band race car and bring them to the 3D printer. So let's say that I'm trying to print this wheel. So I can select the body multiple ways. As long as I have that body selected, you can see there's a different wheel. So as long as it's highlighted, I'm going to right click it and I'm going to click Save as Mesh. And the default setting of 3MF is fine. You're going to save it somewhere that makes sense. I'm going to call this racer wheel. And then you're going to save it to the desktop where you can find it. All right. Your next step here is you're going to open. And in terms of configuring it, you need to make sure that it is on the correct machine type. So once it loads, you're going to go to Settings, Printer. It's the Dremel 3D45. If you need to add it, you can add it. But really what you do here is you bring in, you say Open File, and then I'm going to click on Racer Wheel, and it's going to orient it. Now, this is not oriented correctly. It's not going to print very well. I want it to be flat. All right, so what we want to do is, I don't want to print it on edge like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Rotate, and then I'm going to drag that by 90, and then that should be flat. So I can kind of zoom in and see it. My next piece is I want to have my material is the, it's not ABS, it's PLA. So make sure I have it as PLA. It is going to be 20% infill, should be fine. 50% doesn't really matter. You want to make sure that you have the generate support if needed, and then when you're ready, you hit prepare. So what that's going to do is it's going to slice it. The things you need to pay attention to, first and foremost, are the minutes. All right, so this is 11 minutes that it will take to print this one wheel. So you got to make sure that you are not spending hours on the 3D printer. You can change it to high speed to see what that looks like in terms of a difference. That should be fine for what we're doing. And then when you're ready, you'll put in a flash drive and you'll hit save. It will save that as a G-code file, and that is the file that you will then bring to the 3D printer, and you